Ladies and gentlemen, the Riviera of the Middle East. I guess that's what they're calling it. It's like the Panama Canal, but for the Middle East. We're going to see some Trump towers and basically Donald Trump. Listen, folks, we knew. We knew when Trump got elected. We knew, folks, that he was going to be helping out Israel. But listen, like I keep on saying, what if you knew that the future for Americans, let's say over half, it was going to be better for? But with that being said, you're going to have to help out Israel and you're just going to have to turn Gaza into a resort. Would that really upset you really that much, folks? Listen.
Let's go. Caitlin, go ahead. Caitlin.
Thank you so much, President Trump.
Caitlin, go ahead.
On what you were saying there.
Say it. Go ahead, please.
Just to follow up on what you were saying about the.
Wait, what was he saying? About what?
Over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. Do a real job, do something different. Just can't go back. If you go back, it's going to end up the same way it has for 100 years.
Wait. So hold on. Are you going to wait? You're kicking the people out of Gaza? I understand the USA has spent a lot of money to the, Israel and the IDF, but how many people is that?
Or you're thinking about
All of them. I mean, we're talking about probably 1,000,007 people, 1,000,007, maybe 1,000,008. But I think all of them. I think they'll be resettled in areas where they can live a beautiful life and not be worried about dying every day.
Damn. This isn't going to have everyone, this is going to get a lot of people torn. And, well, genes get torn, they get fixed. Gaza gets torn, it gets fixed into, look at that real estate. I don't know if there's natural gas off the coast right there or what, but we all know close to water, folks, that's prime real estate. And look at Benjamin Netanyahu. If you go back to when Trump was saying that, he was kind of like caught off guard, like, wait, what?
We'll take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. Do a real job, do something different. Just can't go back. If you go back, it's going to end up the same way it has for 100 years. I'm hopeful that this ceasefire could be the beginning of a larger and more enduring peace that will end the bloodshed and killing once and for all. With the same goal in mind, my administration has been moving quickly to restore trust in the alliance and rebuild American strength throughout the region. And we've really done that. We're a respected nation.
He's kind of like, wait, what? We're doing what now?
You were saying about the Gazans leaving Gaza, going to other countries. One, where exactly are you suggesting that they should go? And two, are you saying they should return after it's rebuilt? And if not, who do you envision living there?
I envision the world, people living there, the world's people. I think you'll make that into an international, unbelievable place. I think the potential in the Gaza Strip is unbelievable. And I think the entire world, representatives from all over the world will be there, and they'll live there. Palestinians also. Palestinians will live there. Many people will live there. But they've tried the other, and they've tried it for decades and decades and decades. It's not going to work. It didn't work. It will never work. And you have to learn from history. History has, you just can't let it keep repeating itself. We have an opportunity to do something that could be phenomenal. And I don't want to be cute. I don't want to be a wise guy, but the Riviera of the Middle East, this could be something that could be so bad. This could be so magnificent. But more importantly than that is the people that have been absolutely destroyed that live there now can live in peace in a much better situation.
The Riviera of the Middle East, and you know who's freaking out? Joy Reid.
Calling for the people of Gaza, who he numbered at 1.8 million, to be relocated out of the Gaza Strip. Today, Donald Trump said the following about the Palestinian people. They can instead occupy all of a beautiful area with homes and safety, and they can live out their lives in peace and harmony instead of having to go back and do it again. The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do it, and we will do a job with it, too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site, and get rid of the destroyed buildings. When he was pressed on whether or not he would be willing to use the military to accomplish the U.S. takeover of the Gaza Strip, he doubled down on that, said we will do what's necessary. We'll do what's necessary. If it's necessary, we'll do that. We're going to take over the peace and we're going to develop it. He referred to the Gaza Strip as the Riviera of the Middle East. He said that world people will live in Gaza, including Palestinians and anyone else, I suppose, that wants to live in this new real estate development he proposed today. This was stunning. And this came in a press conference with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, his first trip to the United States since he was labeled a war criminal by the International Criminal Court with arrest warrants issued. This is one of the few countries where Prime Minister Netanyahu can travel because the United States does not recognize the authority of the International Criminal Court, which rendered a judgment that genocide and apartheid had taken place inside of Israel, disregarding the war in Gaza. So this was their joint press conference following a bilateral meeting. A stunner by any definition of the word.
You know, we live in a weird world where like this whole thing with Joy Reid, and then you got this guy right here who's really outspoken. He's an outspoken dude. Look what he had to say
after the events. Dude, did you see Trump pushing Netanyahu's chair out for him? Did you see that Trump actually pulled his chair back and pushed it in for him as Netanyahu sat down? So we should get Trump a vest so he could look like a waiter. You know, maybe Trump should just switch over to like a black tie and like a waistcoat, like a vest underneath the suit, do like a 3-piece thing when Netanyahu comes over. He could take hello, sir, may I take your hat? May I take your coat? May I take your hat, sir? May I take your laundry? After you, sir. The car is here, sir. I mean, what happened? Does Netanyahu pull up to the White House and throw his keys at Trump? Here, bitch. Don't scratch it. Here, bitch. Throws the keys, hits his chest, drops to the ground. That's our president. That's your America's respected again. Oh, may I take your coat, sir? After you.
Man, looks like Joy Reid and Nick Fuentes could probably go on a nice little date together. What do you think? Listen, I understand. I get what Nick's saying. I kind of get what Donald Trump's saying. And listen, we all knew something like this was going to happen, folks. Don't kid yourself. But like I said, if America still, I don't know how this is going to help them. But then again, what if Americans are going over there to rebuild this? What if they give it to American jobs? What if they're bringing Americans there to rebuild this? I mean, we spent a lot of money, giving a lot of money to Israel. Maybe Donald Trump saying, hey, we want to get something back. And the fact is, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump may very well find himself the 5th face on Mount Rushmore. And you know what's crazy? This just happened to him today. This was I thought it was funny.
Suffered women as a high expectation from you. Do you have any plan to change Afghanistan situation? Are you able to recognize Taliban? Because I'm an Afghan journalist, Afghan suffered woman. Any comment about Afghanistan? What's your future plan for Afghan people, especially Afghanistan?
I have a little hard time understanding you. Where are you from? Oh. Actually, it's a beautiful voice and a beautiful accent. The only problem is I can't understand a word you're saying. But I just say this, good luck, live in peace. Go ahead, please.
We are so back, baby. Make sure you guys use promo code Off Topic Show over on Compound Censored for your monthly and yearly memberships. Go to stayhighlypositive.com for the official Off Topic Show merchandise. You can join the membership here on YouTube for $4.99 monthly, and you can hit the notification bell, hit subscribe, and thank you for just watching the Off Topic Show. I'll see you guys later. So much is changing, but the golden era of Trump is upon us, baby.